too.
Come on, bite it. Bite it.
The power line. I guess it don't matter. Maybe.
Alright guys, so we're being as discreet as possible. Being very stealthy and quiet. We're luring the ducks in.
This is what you get some
Alright. What do you want me to toss off?
Nah. Aim for his head. Oh, he got him! He got him! That's the greatest shot I've ever seen, Josh.
It's a miracle.
I did not think you would hit that. Oh, get ready, get ready. Don't move. They're coming right to us. Wait, you come back.
Get him, Josh, hit him.
I couldn't shoot with you right there, standing up.
Beautiful duck. The hell it was. Hey, Daddy.
You want to lurk out? Walk through that.
What you got, dude?
What you got?
That one is so thick.
Dude, that bird was still flapping after you shot him.
How blue is hell?
Oh my God, literally. You are a savage.
That one is suffering on it.
What happened to that duck's head?
He blew it off.
Go.
Hold it up for a thumbnail or something. Yeah, get us a good one. No, that ain't a good thumbnail. Come on now. Okay, that's a little better. Oh, I lost one. Where do you want?
Okay.
So I've never personally cleaned a duck. Steven just introduced this duck hunting to me for the first time. So he's gonna go ahead, walk us through the step-by-step process on how to clean the duck, and I'm gonna go behind him and try to take care of this little guy here. So stay tuned, I hope you learned something. If you do, give a thumbs up. Let's jump in. Quack, quack.
Alright, so remove all the feathers off the breast. And these got pretty big breasts. Not like a normal bluebill that we get down here. You can keep the skin on, or you can take the skin off. I take the skin off because we're basically just going to fry it probably, or throw it on the Traeger. And then what you're going to want to do is find the middle. Put a slice. And then I spread the skin off of the meat. Ooh, that's some chest trauma. You basically just want to work the skin down off the meat.
Now, what do you do about the pellets that are within the meat?
Take them out, or chew on them if you want. They're good at breaking teeth.
Oh yeah.
I've got some ones redone. Alright, so basically from here, once you get the breast exposed, you're going to fillet it just like a fish, right down the bone.
Really?
And there's your duck breast. Perfect, the clean meat. And you get the legs off if you want it. You just work your way down like this and do the same thing that you did. Alright. Try to work your finger in there.
Like a drum tie.
And then you got a little drum. And that's that.
So now it's my turn, guys. I'm gonna try to give a go at what he just showed us, and I think it's fairly straightforward, so this shouldn't be too hard. Let's get to plucking. So believe it or not, this does come out relatively easy. Now, a tip that Steven said, now is this true? Steven, putting them in the refrigerator makes it a little easier the next day?
I think so.
He thinks so. So if you guys are new to duck hunting, you want to try that out, put them in the refrigerator.
You got them first, put them in the refrigerator,
now,
or leave them whole. I leave them whole sometimes.
You probably don't want to do that into your wife's refrigerator. Probably best to have like a duck refrigerator or a game refrigerator. But as you can see, I'm not using a whole lot of effort, and the feathers seem to come off relatively easy. Hey guys, if you know anything about duck feathers, they're really cool. They have a natural oil that they produce that they rub onto their feathers that make them both buoyant and also water repellent. So, little fact for you there. So when you see them rubbing themselves with their head, they have an oil gland that excretes special oil. That's why you see them repel the water. All right, that looked pretty good, Steven?
It was fantastic.
All right, perfect. So now you cut.
Just a slight
I'm starting to look like a big bird here. A little slice.
And then you can kind of, yeah, a little deeper.
Is it cut? You need to sharpen this, Steven.
It's clean. I cleaned a lot of deer the other day.
All right, so I cut a little deep. Then
That's fine.
Is that good?
That's fine. Just
right,
and then
so
work your thumb under it, and then just peel it away.
I'm gonna get up underneath this skin layer.
And rip pretty easy.
It does rip relatively easy, actually.
Easier when it's in the fridge overnight.
Is it?
Yeah.
Not when they're warm?
No. When they're warm, I want to just rip the meat too.
Really?
This gives the meat a little firmness, so the skin can rip off of it and not be so jelly.
Okay. I'm just pulling this right off here, this layer, guys, and you can see it. It really does come off there relatively easy. So you just want to fold this back so we could go ahead and cut that breast off. Push that all up there.
You can tell there's not like any more meat really on the duck other than like here and then just a little bit on the legs.
That's what I was gonna say.
You could whole cook the whole duck, but you're really not gonna eat much more than this off that when you cook it whole.
And when you're opening this up, guys, just from what I could tell, it kind of stops. So you know where you just stop. I mean, right here, the meat stops. Up here, the meat stops. So
pretty much like a fish almost.
Now we're gonna go on the side of this breast, or you can see this bone. That's a bone right there.
Feel it like the bones on a fish.
Just like the bone on a fish, Steven says. And what I want to do, try not to. I want to make sure I get it all, but perhaps I'm not.
You did better than I did.
So I'm just filleting this baby. Come on. Oh, the knife's actually pretty sharp. Maybe that hide is just a little.
It gets a little firm in the fridge.
Alright, so I want to try to get as much as possible. Man, I feel like maybe a fillet knife would even be good for that.
The fillet knife is actually really good for it.
But look at that. That's a healthy piece of meat, guys.
100% organic, natural meat.
Organic, natural meat is what else Steve-O says.
The U shot.
Yes, sir.
Pew.
Good time. Pow, pow. This butterfly is open relatively easy, guys. That side seemed like it was a lot easier for me. But I mean, that's a healthy piece of meat. Now, Steven, what can we do with these feathers?
Tie flies with them.
I really
Lures.
do. I want to take these. So
take some.
actually,
you can save the wings if you want to save the wings. Put them up on a board. My buddy does that, where he puts them up on his fence post. All the different, like, because we get some pretty wings.
well, would you take these to use for fly tying? Because I want to do that.
I don't know if you could use some of these.
They are a little awkwardly shaped.
They're these are like flight feathers, so they're real hard. What
Like
you want to
these would
use are
probably
like the hackle feathers, like these smaller ones
so tiny.
that are yeah. But you get back to here, these lighter ones, they tie better like around a hook shank.
Yep.
And if you wrap that like around a hook shank, you're gonna get that nice spiral.
The spiral.
Where it looks good on flies and lures, bucktails. Throw it on there for extra.
It's a beautiful duck. So, guys, you saw how simple that was. I hope you enjoyed today's demonstration on how to clean a duck. We had a lot of fun out there shooting them. Guys, it's okay to live off the land. This is what God intended us to shoot and eat. So we appreciate Captain Steve. If you guys want to book a trip, information will be down in the description. How can they reach you?
Facebook, Instagram, No Worries Fishing Charters, Capt.Steve OD on Instagram. And that's about it.
All right, guys. Hey, until next time, we'll see you on the water.